turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for. Thank you.
Plot to smear, attack Buhari, and force Emefiele out of office exposed. This is what is happening in the banana. The issue of the Godwin Emefiele, the CBN governor, the travails, is not yet over. The man is embattled. The CBN governor is embattled. Forces, powerful forces, chasing him around. You see, we have said it. And they want to even, Buhari is not safe. The president is not safe. These powerful forces, these cabals, they know him. They know his secret. They know the secret of Buhari. They are chasing everybody. Even they are attacking him, even the president. Smear, they are trying to carry smear campaign to make sure that Emefiele is forced out of that office. To make sure he's forced out. Cabal, those holding the country, they are using the stooge in Aso Rock to carry out their activities, manipulations, to steal, loot the resources of the country, do everything. They are abracadabra, the impunity, and to hold the country down. They are jackals. They are winding up the administration of this obnoxious administration, this regime of evil regime. People who roam in darkness, vultures. Their regime is about to come to an end. And you will see many things will come up. Watch out. Watch out. Things will be happening in this country from now. You'll be seeing it. We have barely, less than 2 weeks, 2 months to their charade. When they said they'll conduct their charade. Now after the charade, we'll tilt towards the end of the administration. That is by May, which is less than 6 months from now. So watch out. It will be full of activities. You will see what is happening. For 8 years now, what they have done. You see. And so the president is there. He even confirmed it. He said he's being harassed on daily basis. This president, Buhari. He admitted that he is being harassed. By who? The cabals, the jackals. Yes. The first lady ran away to Dubai. And his husband is in Nigeria. Who does that? The cabal knows who they put there. The stooge that is there in Aso Rock. The woman ran away. And she stayed in Dubai. Alright? Don't tell me that your husband is a president, ruling, and you left your husband and travel out. Tell me in the whole world, a president, that his wife is not with him. Tell me, let me know it. Let me know that president, that the wife is not with him in the whole world. Let us argue it now. That the wife is not, it's not a medical trip. Not medical trip. This woman is not a medical trip. Alright? So tell us, that woman or that president, that the wife is not on medical journey or vacation or trip, if you like, that is not with the husband in their own country. In their own country, they are first-class citizens or first family. That's the right word. The first family. The first family is not in the country and they are governing. So how do we reconcile that? A lot of things will be exposed. I'm talking about Emefiele. He's a CBN governor. Since Buhari, he was there before Buhari came. At the toilet of Jonathan's administration, Sanusi was removed to give way for Emefiele, Godwin, from Delta State. And now, so Buhari came, and Emefiele continued since 2015. And now, you have seen that the man has beaten more than he can chew. He has beaten more than he can chew by this policy of the CBN policy, of redesigning the notes and withdrawal limit. I've seen it. So the president can't even protect him. The president himself is vulnerable. He's vulnerable. This is too bad. And so there are a certain group, they are shouting, maybe they are They are speaking on behalf of, they are speaking to protect Emefiele. They said their coalition, coalition of national interest defenders. Yes, they have raised the alarm. They said there are people, they noted that the people are sponsoring protests and coordinated attack has made campaign against Emefiele and President Buhari. Yes, because of the CBN policies. So the convener, Barrister Tochukwu Hazurike, he said the move is to fabricate another allegation to help them arrest the governor of CBN and force him to resign to pave way for the appointment of a stooge as acting CBN governor. You see, that's what the group, the cabals, are doing. So despite numerous judgments from courts of competent jurisdiction, of course, you know that court has been given orders. They own the court now. They're not obeying it. Those cabals, those jackals, they own the court. You want them to obey it? It's not true. So Hazirika said the flagrant violation of the rule of law was very worrisome, and he called on all authorities to intervene, adding that Nigeria is a democracy, and as such, the rule of law must prevail at all times. Yes. On the alleged looted 89 trillion stamp duty, the group asked a series of questions how it could be possible that the 50 naira charge on electronic transaction is more than the entire financial transactions in the country. That's what the group is saying. Now, in their words, I quote, how can they say we have 89 trillion from stamp duty or 50 naira charge while the entire nation's foreign reserve is not near that amount? That is, how is it possible that we can have 89 trillion naira while the entire assets of our nation's banks, bank profit and all deposits in the banks are not up to that amount? How can we have 89 trillion naira from just 50 naira charges when the nation's total budget since 2016, when President Muhammadu Buhari first presented a budget to date, is just about 95 trillion naira? It means that this amount could have funded all the budget of the country since this administration has assumed office. Just how could that be? Some governors who looted the bailout funds to their states, from whom the CBN recovered huge amounts, including a governor from whom the CBN recovered 20 billion naira, are part of those who are asking for Emefiele's head. End of quote. That's what the group have said. You see, so they allege that they said that some governors are also among the list of those who are calling for Emefiele's head. And that is it. They're all APC. They are APC, they are PDP, they are all politically, they are banished. They are those who have destroyed the economy. They own Nigeria, and that is the country they want us to come and belong to. Contraption, country of jackals, vultures, leading the country, vultures. Listen, there's nothing you are doing, there's no amendment. It's not amendable. No amendment to this country. No amendment. People must resolve. People must be determined. It's time that United Nations come, conduct this referendum. So people will speak their voice and go their separate ways. Simple.